Hello my darlings and welcome to another video. I hope you all are doing well. If you're new here, welcome my dear. Please don't forget to subscribe and of course follow me on Instagram. Okay guys, so as you can see from the title, we're gonna roast some perfumes today because I already done a video like this when it comes to my fashion choices this year, and I would also like to round up all my worst perfume purchases. Of course guys, don't get me wrong, if you love the perfume I'm talking about in this video, don't come at me in the comments. These are just my personal opinions. Maybe if you have a very similar taste to mine, it can save you from a terrible buy, which was in my case. But other than that, please don't take it personally. This is just a fun video where I'm gonna tell you about my worst perfume purchases of 2020. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay guys, so the first perfume I want to talk about, I'm not going in any particular order. I don't even remember how I purchased them chronologically. So yeah, I'm just gonna, take my ideas out of my head and tell you about them. So the first one I really regretted buying, and that was the time when I started my Baccarat Rouge dupe venture, trying to find the best dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540 episode, and that's when I got it, and that was Montal Sensual Instinct. I don't think I have ever returned a perfume so quickly, because in this particular case I actually managed to return that fragrance and I was so happy about it. But guys, basically on my skin it was so sour, it was terrible. So the perfume on some skins might be very nice. I know that many men love it. It's a praline with oak moss. It is a little bit similar to Baccarat Rouge. You get that saffrony oak mossy vibe to it, definitely. But in combination with a praline that is in that fragrance, it was just a disaster on my skin. It was like a sour piss. Sorry to say that, but literally this is how it smelled. And I was super excited for this fragrance, to be completely honest, because when I saw similar notes to Baccarat Rouge, knowing how Montals perform and praline added up to it, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be my signature scent. But nope, no it wasn't. And honestly, I have never ever in my life returned the fragrance so quickly. So that's my first spot, Montal Sensual Instinct. Guys, if you love it, you love it, but that was not for me. Okay guys, the next one that I just hate it and so many people love it is insane. It's so hyped up because first, it's very cheap, it's long lasting, and people apparently really enjoy it, but I definitely didn't. I still have it in my collection in Poland, but I will be sure getting rid of it because nobody even likes it around me. My boyfriend doesn't like it, my mom doesn't like it, my friends definitely would not like it, and that is Lattaffa Raghba. Oh guys, I thought that would be a beautiful vanilla oud with a little bit of incensey vibe, maybe a little bit similar to Alien Essence Absolue, but make it oud, you know what I mean? That's what I was going for in my head. It literally smells like atta, and I'm really trying to not talk about it on my channel, but I get so many questions about that fragrance because apparently people don't know I reviewed it already. So here you have it. I don't like Lattaffa Raghba. Please stop asking me about it because I hate hating on things repeatedly. I just really don't like it. Yes, it is long lasting, but I get no vanilla. I barely get oud either, to be completely honest. What I get is some incensey, herbal mess. Does it make sense? I just don't like it. It's too herbally on me, very masculine. I really don't like it. I don't know, maybe they have different sets, batches that smell differently, because some people that I know and I trust their opinions because I know what they like, love it, which surprises me a lot. But I don't know guys, tell me what you think about Lattaffa Raghba in the comments down below, because I personally do not like it. And let's just end the discussion, please. But let me know what you think. Okay, the next one I want to talk about, there will be 2 oud perfumes, which I have recommended to you many times. And it does not change the fact that I think they are very good perfumes. They are beautifully created, beautifully blended. They perform very nice. I still recommend them as beautiful oud perfumes, but I just didn't wear them. I never wore them. One I already have given to my mom's boyfriend actually, and the other one I give it to my mom. So yeah, I just didn't really wear them, even though I do appreciate how they are created, how they are blended. They definitely not my cup of tea in terms of that. I just didn't feel like me when I wore them. And the first one is Wood Mystique by Estee Lauder in that beautiful golden bottle. Actually, that bottle is very plasticky. It only looks good in the pictures, to be completely honest. When you actually hold it in hand, it's not very nice quality. But to the fragrance, it's not a very typical oud rose combination. It's more of a smooth fragrance with more florals. It's a little bit fruity, but not too much. In general, a beautiful, smooth, very well blended oud with no harsh edges to it. Very smooth, but on me it was quite linear, which I don't mind. But it was just very boring. Actually, it was quite boring. I got it when I was a little bit more new to ouds than I am now. So, you know, I didn't discover things that I know now. So I thought it was beautiful. But now that I have different ouds, I wouldn't wear it, you know what I mean? Does it make sense? I hope it does. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very classical oud, very feminine. Even though it's a unisex, to me it's definitely a feminine oud. Also, it's soft, very soft fragrance. And when I wear oud, I want something like in your face, you know? Like Oud Satin Mood by Kurjan. And this is very soft. Definitely something that my mom would love, because she's not the biggest oud lover, definitely not, and that one she loves. So, you know, it's just a very smooth oud, and when I reach for my newer ouds in my collection, I want something with more oomph to it. That one is just too soft and I just didn't reach for it. So that's Wood Mystique by Estee Lauder. And the other oud that I also recommended you many times, and this one on the other hand leans a little bit too masculine on me, and that is Gucci oud, not Gucci Intense oud, Gucci oud, in the Gucci by Gucci bottle. Yeah, I gave it to my mom's boyfriend. Even though it's quite, again, floral, a little bit fruity, on me, on my particular skin, it leans a little bit too masculine. I actually really love it on my boyfriend. He used to wear it when we were in Poland before I gave it away. But other than that, it's just, yeah. Even though it's unisex, even though many people say it's quite feminine, on me it leans too masculine. There is that one note that is just too masculine on me. So yeah, Gucci oud, not really the best oud buy, in my opinion, for me. Okay, the only fragrance that I really don't like, and I have it with me, and that's the only one I have with me from all this list, because I bought it in South Africa, and this is Mornavani. And I did make an initial review of it when I got it, And basically I just wanted a straight up vanilla. I didn't you know, expect anything incredible from it. I knew it's gonna be a straight up vanilla, but unfortunately it's so alcoholic in the beginning. I'm actually gonna put it on my clothes. It's not the worst purchase in the world because I feel like it really performs beautifully on the clothes. You can spray your clothes in the closet, or you know, spray yourself on your clothes even when you're wearing a different perfume and you want to mix it with vanilla, because that was initially for me a mixing scent, but on the skin it's just terrible. So it has to be on this list because no, just no. I think it's too alcoholic, which makes it smell very, very, very cheap. In the dry down it's nice, but the beginning, you don't want it on your skin, trust me. Okay, the next one. I think there will be no surprise about it because as soon as I got it, I wasn't really happy with it. And that is Mugler Alien Flora Futura in the pink bottle. I sold it to my friend. Didn't like it at all. It was way too flowery, way too airy for me. Definitely not alien leaning. That in my opinion, that one was the furthest from all the flankers when it comes to the original. So if you hate alien, probably you might like Flora Futura, but for me it was definitely not it. I didn't enjoy it on myself. It was way too floral on me, and also I didn't like the performance. So that one was actually a massive disappointment for me when it comes to alien family. Even though, you know, I love aliens, Flora Futura was not the one. Definitely not. I gave it away and I'm very happy that I gave it away. So that's alien. The other fragrance that people might be like, whoa, no, I love it, but no, I didn't love it. So I got few fragrances from Be Layered company because they were very much hyped up a few months ago when I started the channel. So I really wanted to try. And I got First Kiss, which is the Delina dupe, which I absolutely love. I got Cherry Delight, which is Tom Ford Lost Cherry dupe, which I absolutely love as well. And I also got the First Kiss exclusive, which is the Lena exclusive dupe. And that one I didn't like. And I just didn't like it as a fragrance. So probably I will not love the Lena exclusive either, because I heard they are very spot on similar. Yeah, you know, it kind of reminded me of those little perfumes that were sometimes attached to Barbie dolls way back in the day when I was little. Sometimes Barbies had their own perfumes. That's what it reminds me of. It's just like a funny, girly, nothing special. I just didn't like it. Maybe the Lena exclusive is better, because I know it has oud to it. It has some nice, like, more potent ingredients, so maybe that's the difference between that one and Be Layered. That Be Layered doesn't have something that I would be craving for. But yeah, First Kiss exclusive by Be Layered was a definite no for me. And I must admit that even though Be Layered is like a, you know, dupe brand, they do have their own fragrances, but it's mainly like a dupe brand. They are quite expensive for a 50ml bottle, you know? You can definitely get like Dolce & Gabbana fragrance or something like that for a much better price. Just saying. Just putting it out there. So yeah, that was not the one for me. Okay, the next one that I absolutely hated as well. And please don't come at me in the comments, because I know many people love that fragrance, but I just didn't. And that is a Lancome Idol, whatever. No. I just didn't like it. It was boring, like a typical, you know, that fairy tale rose kind of smell. If you don't want to think about it, you just put it on. But again, it had some note combination to it that I just really didn't enjoy on myself. It was too jammy rosy on me, It really didn't live up to the hype and to the commercial it had. It should have been like, you know, amazing, liberating fragrance, but it was just very, very boring, not very complex, completely generic fragrance. So Lancome IDOL, definitely not for me, and I didn't think that longevity was amazing either. So yeah, that's that. Another one that I actually gave away to my mom, and on my mom, it smells fantastic, like fantastic, guys, and that is Choppa Kazmiya. So basically it was quite hyped up back in the day, I think last winter on YouTube, and it's like a apricot vanilla fragrance. On me, however, the right off the bat and the heart note were not very bearable. It was too vintage smelling on me. But on my mom, which, let's be honest, she is vintage as well, it smelled amazing. I absolutely loved it. She is just so cozy, so huggable when she wears it. I just want to eat her. Literally, I just want to eat her when she wears it. And on her, it really does project as that apricot peach pie with vanilla to it. But on me, it really didn't. Maybe I'm just too young for it. I don't know. But let me also know in the comments below if you like that fragrance or not. I would be very happy to see how it performs on other people. But on me, it was a nana. Okay. Another one, again, beautiful fragrance. I have recommended to you so many times because I really appreciate how it's done. It's fantastic. The quality is top notch, but I just didn't wear it enough. I wore it to work when I was still working like a normal person, aka corporate, and maybe because of the trauma that I hated that job so much and I wore it there, I don't want to wear it anymore. But I did get it in the very beginning of 2020, and it was like literally the last month that I went to work, and that is Hermes Jour, and this is a beautiful fragrance. This is 100% a very established woman, billionaire, sipping a margarita. This is how it performs. The most classy citrus I have ever encountered. And you know, I love my citruses. Jour d'Hermes is beautiful. It's like a white floral, but not just the flower itself. It's like the whole flower, like the whole plant in there, with some citruses. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. But on me, again, I wore it at work, so maybe that's why I stopped wearing it immediately. And also, I feel like this is a citrus that is definitely on the mature side. So if you are of a more mature age, aka my mom, for example, and you want a citrus that is very, very sophisticated, go for Jour d'Hermes. But for some reason I just stopped wearing it, so I would say it's one of the worst purchases for me because it's quite expensive and I didn't get much wear out of it in this year at all. And I didn't even consider taking it with me to South Africa, even though it's a citrus and it's summertime here. You know what I mean. Just know. Just know. Okay, guys. I don't even think I have 10 perfumes on this list, which is a great sign. First of all, I'm a great buyer. Second of all, I'm a great blind buyer because most of the perfumes I purchased were blind buys because everything was just locked up. We couldn't go anywhere. So 90% of my collection this year has been bought by blind buying. So I'm super proud of myself. I didn't make many stupid purchases. There have been some fragrances that I just wasn't able to try and didn't like. Obviously that happens, but as you can see, there were not that many. And please please don't forget that if a perfume was on this list and I've been recommending it before, it doesn't mean that I don't like the fragrance. It doesn't mean that I don't appreciate it. It's just that maybe I didn't wear it as much, like Jour, you know what I mean? So I hope you understand, and I really hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and see you tomorrow, guys. Love you. Bye.